my name is Tina. I am head of design of Victoria Designs. Thank you so much for buying our My Secret Vintage Journal Kit. In this video, Christy will show you how to make the journals, how to make a very nice flip out for the journal, how to assemble the envelopes, how to make the envelope notebooks and the slipcases, and how to embellish everything. You can still also purchase the tutorial how to make this amazing big box that holds everything. The box also has a secret compartment to hide the secret vintage journal. An hour and a half tutorial will show you how to create this box from scratch. Never knew what to do with all those cardboard boxes? Now you know. And now I will give the word to Christy. She's going to show you how to make everything that goes in the box. Enjoy!
These are all of the pages with embellishments, and as you can see, it has many embellishments, and this is just for all the journals. And there are some small ones for the little journal, okay? And it has a lot of these vintage images. As you can see, you can use this one like a postcard, and then you can use pockets right here. I'm going to cut them, that's why I'm showing you. And I printed all of the embellishments in cardstock, okay? And as you can see, these are photo frames, and right here, okay, you can cut like this, and you can just use a knife right here so you can slide your picture, okay? Or you can cut individually, okay? It's up to you. And then these are for titles. Very nice images. These are tickets that you can use as single, and you can embellish with words, okay? Look, these are tabs, okay? You can put on the pages, and these tabs, they have windows right here. Can you see? You can cut them, or you can glue one of these ivory on top, okay? It's up to you. And then here are some words that you can use. Some are big for titles and some are small. See, if you cut the window right here, for example, then you can check where you can place any of these and put underneath. See, then these are labels, and these are very nice too because of the colors. And look, monograms right here, see? And then some tickets. And I separated this one because I want to point out something. You cut out a tag, and then you cut the window, okay? And you can use any of these images, okay? For example, the key, and then you cut the key and glue underneath, and then glue these two together, and it looks very nice. So I probably will do that. And as you can see, I just printed one-sided because I'm going to fold this, okay? And then this one is a pocket. And for the rest, these are tags as well. But what happened is that when you cut it, it's going to be white in the other side, right? So I printed this one that is in the kit, and it says the F24, okay? And then you just do back to back, so when you cut it, it will have this color in the back, so it looks like a special paper, right? And then for all of these, I printed in the other side. Look, I chose this color because these are cards, okay, the note cards that I'm going to be here, so I want them color on the other side. And also for this, because I'm going to make a box and I wanted to have color in the inside, okay? This paper is cardstock. It's 110 pounds. Then I printed more note cards, okay? It comes separate. And also this one that is an envelope. And I printed in the back, okay, because you are going to glue this part, but the flaps are going to be open and you have to see a color. So I chose one of the papers and I printed in the back. Okay, then these tickets, okay, these tickets you can cut them like in strips, okay, and then fold it, but they're going to be white in the back, so I printed again, so when you see that ticket, it's going to have color in the other side as well. So those are the pages that I printed double-sided, and then the rest are just embellishments. So I'm going to cut them out and I will continue with the project. Here I have the slipcase 7 inches, and I printed in cardstock 110 pounds, and in the other side I printed in this color, so this can be my box, okay, and it will be both colors inside and out. Okay, then this one too, see, and I can use this part for making a tag or something, so I'm going to do that. And then this one is the slipcase 6 inches high, and as you can see right here, it has the pieces, and I also printed in the back. And it comes with some of these envelopes, and this is a gift card, see, and I did the same thing in the back, and it looks very nice. Look, I already made one, see, it came like this, and I printed in the other side, so you just cover like this, and it looks very nice, see. And also you can do the same with the files, okay, you can print the files, but then you just print a different color in the back, and you have like a file folder, see, a very nice one. And I have the other ones right here, see, and it comes with one of these that you can put up here. And if you want, you can make like this round, okay, you can make like this round edge right here. If you use the center one, okay, you can just draw this line right here and then cut it, and you will have a very nice finish. Okay, see, like this. Okay, you can do the same in this one too, because it comes straight in the edge. Okay, here are the envelope covers of 6 inches high, and it looks like this, okay, in the paper. And I printed the same color, okay, in the other side. So when I cut this paper, okay, and you fold it, it has the same printing. And this is cardstock, okay, and it has different shapes right here. As you can see, this one is different, and I printed both. And also they have in this color, okay. In the kit you will have these two, okay, and same thing. I printed a whole paper, and my envelope is going to be both sided, okay. Then right here are the journal pages, and they are 6 inches high, and they fit in these ones, okay, they fit in here. So I printed for the journal and for this one. And there are some that has embellishments at the bottom, and they are journal pages that doesn't have anything. So if you want to do double-sided, you are going to use the ones that has the embellishments, and print in the other side the one that doesn't have anything. And I did the same for all of them. Can you see? No embellishments on this side, but yes on this side. And I printed all the pages. And same with the envelope covers of 6 3/4. Okay, you have to print in both sides, okay, as you can see right here. And when you cut, it's double-sided. And this is the envelope that we are going to make, and it's printed in both sides. So we are going to fold in half. Okay, and this page, okay, is 6 by 8. Okay, so we just fold it in half, and then you have this piece, okay, and it's printed both sides too, and it has the lines right here, so you score there in the lines. I already did. Okay, the lines are scored already, so you just fold, okay, that one and the second line too. Okay, okay, so I have something like this, and then we are going to glue this one right here on top, but first we need to use the distress inks. Okay, and we don't want to see white paper. Okay, and then you can use glue or tape, and I'm going to use glue right here. And I use this tool to spread the glue. And then I'm going to put it on top right here. Then I'm going to fold the second line. Okay, and I'm going to put glue right here, or you can use tape if you want. Then you're going to put some ink in there, and it has to be right under the line. And the envelope is ready, and you do the same thing with the big one. Okay, you're going to fold it in half and then add this flap on top. Okay, you have to put this one on top, and then right here, and this one you have to fold all these parts, and then you have a pocket. Okay, and I did exactly the same thing as the little one, but in this case you put the pocket like about 1/4 of an inch after the line. Okay, and for this part up here I used my envelope punch board, and I score in the center. Okay, I already measured it. It's you have to measure right here at 3 1/8. Okay, until this line, and that's the center. Then you are going to just finish with the ink, and then you just fold the 3 sides and then put on the paper. Okay, exactly like this. See, and then you have a pocket right here. See, and I just need to put something to close and the papers that go inside. Here I cut the pieces, and it's this one, the 5 by 7, and I have these 2 pieces, okay, that will go on top and the bottom. So I'm going to glue over there, and I already put tape. And first you are going to glue this part up here in the center. Okay, then you're going to do one side, and then the other. And as you can see, okay, it looks like this. Now I'm going to glue this one on this side. This one right here. Okay, try to put the edges together. And then the last one. And now we are going to make the envelopes that go inside. And we already made this one, right? And it has the pocket, and right here looks like this. See? And now, because we folded in half right here, okay, we are going to add the pages. And these are some of the pages and some papers that I tea-dyed. Okay, so I'm going to add more embellishments, so it's going to be a little bit bulky. So don't put a lot of pages or this one is going to be very thick. Then we are going to make binding, very easy binding. And you just need a piece of cardstock that measures the size of the pages. Okay, then you are going to measure 1 inch, okay, and mark a dot. Then 1 inch, mark a dot, and then you're going to fold this one and find the center, okay, and mark another dot. So 3 dots only, okay, 1 inch, 1 inch, and the center. And we are going to use something to make the hole. So we are going to put this one in the center. And then put up here, and I cut the pages exactly as the size of the envelope. Okay, so you are going to start up here on the first one, the first hole, and you just mark, okay, make the hole, then hold it, okay, then making the center, and then the last one. See, it's very easy. Okay, now we are going to sew, and I'm going to use an embroidery thread. Okay, I like to use embroidery threads because you can choose the color you want, and a needle that is not too thick. Okay, and then you easily pass the thread in there. Okay, then you are going to do like a number 8. Let me show you. Okay, you are going to pass on the top, then go and make like an S, pass in the center, and then go back, pass in the center, and finish here. So it's going to be like a number 8. See, I'm going to do it with you. We pass right here. Okay, then we are going to pass in the center. See, now we go pass right here at the bottom, and now we go back to the center. Can you see the number 8? Number 8 right here, because you had to go back to the center. Okay, but I'm going to tighten now because you already saw, okay, how it goes, and then again to the center. Super easy. That's it. Okay, and we are going to measure this string to leave it like this. Okay, and we're going to pull this one, then pull up here, and you make a double knot. Okay, just like this. 1, hold it with your finger, and then 2. Okay, now you're going to cut, okay, before the end up here. And the thread is going to look like this, and all your pages are together in this little notebook. And then you can add pockets and tags, and you have more space for writing. Okay, and we're going to put a closure up here, and this is how it's going to look. See, so I'm going to use velcro, okay, to put it up here. I always put this one, the rough part, up here at the bottom, okay, and the soft part here. You will put them together like this, press, and then you take it, and this is the soft part, okay, the first one on top. That one we're going to put up here, and we press very well, and then we take this one, and then you close it and press it, okay, and then press very well, and see, this is how it's going to look. And you can even have room up here for more tags. And I have 3 more up here that are done. Okay, see, and you can arrange them the way you want and just put it up here. And you have to do the same way to the small one that is 6 inches, and I have it up here. And the same thing, I made my template that measures the size, okay, of the pages, and I measure 1 inch here, 1 inch here. I found the center, and then you just put it inside up here, and so making like a number 8 again, okay, and that's it. And this one too, if you want to see, okay, it's going to be the same thing. You can save these ones right here. I have 3 more, okay, and you can have them all right here, or if it's perfectly for these ones. So I printed 6 of them, and you can put it up here too. And it fits perfectly for these little file folders, okay, so you can save a lot of notes here, okay, and maybe some ephemera or things like that, and we can put names here. So you can put either one of these or this set, okay. So this is how you are going to do the envelopes. And here are some ideas on how to embellish the envelope journals, okay. For example, right here, I glue this one right here, okay, behind, like on these 3 sides. Then I decorated with these 2, and I made a pocket for some small things, okay. And I just embellished like 3 spots, okay. For example, right here, there is another pocket that came with embellishments, and then here are some tags and other small papers. And at the back, okay, this is the pocket that comes with the kit, okay. And I just embellished this one. Maybe I can write something, and maybe I can put a small picture here. See, and here is the paper that can be used for taking notes or write something, okay. So that's one. Then here is another one. I glue these 2 embellishments, and then I added this cheesecloth up here like a bow, and then I glue right here, okay, and I have room for some tags, okay, and papers. Then right here, I put one of the pockets that come with embellishments, and I tack a tag and a paper for notes, okay. Then right here, this is how I embellish the pocket, okay. I just glue some of the items that comes with the collection. So beautiful, so vintage, right? Then right here, I grab one of the embellishments and I just glue right here on the 3 sides, and I have a pocket. See? Then right here, and another pocket from the embellishments and all these tags. And this is how I embellish the pocket on the on the cover. And right here there is one of these envelopes, that are blank in the back for taking notes. And for the box, I just glue this trim first, and then this piece right here on top. And maybe I can write up here what I'm going to save in here, what are these envelope journals for. And that's it. This is all. Now I'm gonna show you how this one looks. I embellished the same, but in these file folders, mini file folders, they are so cute. I saved some papers. When I printed these file folders, I printed in 2-sided, so it has color inside, and it comes with this label, so I can put the label in each one, and I can write what I have inside of them. And right here I have some leftovers of these pages. These are the 6 inches, and see, I use them like for writing something. And I am saving some of these tea-dye papers. Maybe I will need it for the journal or for my envelope journals. And then some ephemera that is left over. So in each of the files, I have the same, one of the pages that are left, ephemera, and dyed paper. See, so this is for having extras for my journals. So if I need it, I know what it is. I also want to show you these 2 items that I made using papers from the kit. And this one I printed in both sides, and this is how it looks inside. See, so beautiful. And these 2 are embellishments from the kit, and I just glue right here a piece of cheesecloth that I made like a bowl. And yeah, you just glue it like the slipcases, and it's perfect for these cards. And this one says locker and numbers, and they have keys, so you can put any secret in here. And in these cards, you can write about the books you read. You can document any personal information. You have lots of room in the back, and I show you that I printed double-sided. So this is how it looks, so vintage. And here you save them in this box. And then I like these envelopes so much that I printed 6 of them, and I have them ready for anything. And I just tie it with this piece of twine, and this is how it looks. I didn't put velcro anything to closure, but I wanted to show you. So cute, right? I can use it for birthdays. I can put a card or maybe letters and many things in here. See, so beautiful. There are only 2 designs, so this is how it looks. And I just use distress inks for the size right here. Look how beautiful is this. So I just printed 3 of each, and I have them ready, and they are ready for any occasion. Here are the journal spine and cover. And this one is for the outside, and this one is for the inside, and it has this for decoration if you want to use it for string. And also right here it comes on the inner part of the cover, and this is the outer part, and this is for the journal that is 7 inches. These ones right here, it says journal pages, that's 6 3/4, and this one will fit the journal of 7 inches. And I printed back to back, as you can see. and I need to cut, okay, right here. Here I have the cover and the inside part of the cover of the 7 inches journal. Okay, it comes in the kit, and as you can see right here, you can see trays where you're going to fold it, and this part up here in the inside will go on top. Okay, and it comes with this part up here for the spine, but I'm going to use different paper because the spine that I chose is bigger. I will use 2 pieces of chipboard, and this one is 4 inches by 6 7/8, okay, on the top, and you need 2 pieces of that, okay, for that. And this is going to be the spine, and my spine is 1 3/4, okay, right here is almost 2, okay, 1 3/4 by 6 7/8. This is the color of paper that I chose. This is cardstock, and I'm going to use this one for the spine. 3 pieces, and I'm going to show you how I bind it. This one is going to be exactly the size as this, 1 3/4 by 6 7/8. And then this part up here is going to be 3 1/4 by 6 3/4, and the big one is going to be 3 1/4 by 7 3/4. I'm going to use this one for the binding, okay, these 3, and then this is for the cover. So the spine will go with this part up here, and I'm going to do now the cover. And here are the pages. They are already cut, and I just put a few of my tea-dyed papers, okay, in between. So it has like about 7 pages. So folded, it's 14 pages in each signature. As you can see right here, I will put 3 signatures, but there will be some more pockets in between. So I'm going to show you when I embellish all the pockets I will have, tags, so it will be a little bit thicker. That's why I wanted a bigger spine. And yeah, we're going to start with this one. So for this one, I just fold one side, and then I'm going to place that chipboard right here, and I try to leave like right here, like about 1/8 of an inch on each side, and then I'm going to continue with the rest. So first I'm going to put the tape, okay, here. Okay, in the folded side right here, we are going to carefully, we are going to put against that part, and then press down. Now this part is folded. Now we are going to gently pull this one and fold it to the inside, and this one too. Now you're ready to put tape on the sides right here. Right here if you want. Okay, you can start with the long side. Now again with the long side. And then we're going to put this one. Just press. And now the same thing here. Okay. Now I have here the two sides of the cover, and now I'm going to glue, okay, the big one, the big part of the spine, and I'm going to glue this one on top. I had to leave the same size on top and the bottom and on the sides, and I'm going to glue it right there. Right here in this paper, I'm going to mark at 3/4 of an inch on each side, okay? So it had to be like 3/4 of an inch right here and 3/4 of an inch right here. So I can have the same distance on the sides. Now I'm ready, and I'm going to take this one and I'm going to place it right here. Then you can fold this, and now we are going to glue the cover on the sides, but we're going to leave like about 1/4 of an inch. Okay, and I'm going to put tape right here. On the sides, and I'm going to put my ruler to make sure that it's 1/4 of an inch right there. Okay, we are going to fold this part up here. And this one right here. Okay. Then we are going to cut right here in the center of this part up here. Okay, and now we are going to glue this one here. And it has to look like this, see? Then we are going to put this one on top, but don't glue it, okay? Just put on top. And we are going to crease right here the paper. See, do with your finger. If you can, do with your scissors. Now let's do in the other side. Then after you fold it, you can put this one, the bone folder, and same here. And now we're going to glue this piece right here. We're going to glue it up here because we want this one to be a little bit sturdy, more thicker on top right here, okay, in the center. See? And if you want, you can add some ink, distress ink on top. And only here and here, okay? And then now we're going to bind the pages. And here are the pages. Okay, I'm going to put it this way. And this one will go right here. Okay. And I'm going to sew them. And I will use the same of the envelope. And we are going to sew the same way up here. So the first thing is to make the holes in these booklets. Okay, we're going to make the holes using the same template. This is the top. So I have the same measurement just in case. And now I'm going to use this tool to make the holes. 3 holes only. See? Now I'm going to do the same to the other 2. So I have the 3 of these, okay, with the holes. And make sure how do you want them to look. And now we're going to do the holes right here. Now I'm going to find the center of this paper, and then you are going to mark where the lines are, where the dots are right here, okay? See? And now you're going to mark like 1/2 inch to the side, to each side. So you already have the dot, okay, for the center. Now you have to mark, I'm going to put a little bit down, 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch here. Same thing at the bottom. Okay, 1/2 inch here. And the last one. See? So now we're going to, okay, make the holes. Okay, just like this. See? And then in the other side. And you have 3 rows for the signatures. So now my signatures, they already have holes, and now I'm going to sew them like I show you, okay? Like the number 8. And we are going to start right here. Remember? Then we pass this one and we go to the center. And then we are going to do the last one. See? And then we measure right here. We leave a little more. Okay. And then we pass again to the center. And we tie it. we tie this one. And then you can leave the thread hanging, and we have for another one, okay, right here on that side. Again, we begin on the top, then go to the back, then to the center, you are in the middle, and then the last one. Okay, we pull the thread and we go back to the center. And we are done with another one. We pull that thread, we tie it, and we cut. Now we have two signatures. See? Now one more right here. And I'm going to use this one. Okay. It's like the fabric glue, fabric tack. It glues very fast. So you just put like this. Okay, and after you have this one, you're going to put in the center. And you just press right here, and then press here. You press in between so the glue can be pushed. And here is the 7 inches journal done, and this is how I embellish it. I just glue this ribbon right here, and I cover with this appliqué flower. Then I added these 2 embellishments, and I embellish with these brads, and I need to put a title. Then right here in the back, this is another embellishment, and as you can see, there is a trim right here. And then inside, this is one of the embellishments, and I just glue. This is a pocket, and it comes like that, already made, and I just added a trim. And then I added some of these embellishments right here, like tickets and this envelope. Then right here there is another pocket, and I added some tags and papers. Then right here I made another pocket right here with a piece of paper that comes in embellishments. And then right here, this one was like a tag for one of the pockets, and I made a pocket. Okay, I just glue behind, and I have a large pocket right here. This is one embellishment, this is another one. And then right here I tag some tags and other papers for notes. Then here is another pocket. So you can make pockets with embellishments. Okay, you don't need special pockets. And here is a collage. Here is one of the embellishments, this one too. And there were a lot of words, I didn't use them yet, but this is one of them. And then right here, a tag that goes there, and that's it. And you can do the same thing with 6 inches journal. I have it up here, and I decorated almost the same using the embellishments. And the outside is the same. And in the kit, you also get full pages like this. I just printed one side in cardstock, and this can be for the cover. These are all the full pages. This one has keys, and this one coordinates with the purple one. This is a yellow color. And then this one right here that you can cut up here for embellishments, or you can use it like that. And these are the pages, and these are like full size. So it will be just a little bit in 8.5. Probably you can cut out 8 1/4, and instead of 11, it will be like 10 3/4. So you can cut the white part, and then you can make a big journal. So I'm going to cut the white part, and then I'll show you how my big journal is going to look. And here I have the pages that are already cut, and as you can see, these are full pages, and those are big pages for a journal, a junk journal, see? And I mixed some of the printed papers and this one that are tea-dyed, and it looks very nice. So I'm going to add all the embellishments here, and I made 3 signatures. So I have the 3 signatures ready, and we are going to make the cover first. For the cover, I'm going to use these 2 chipboard pieces, and these 2 pieces measure 5 3/4 by 8.5. So I have 2 of them, and this piece that is 2 inches by 8.5. Now we're going to use for the cover these full pages. Can you see? This is beautiful for the cover. The colors, I like it. And this one for the spine. So I have the front and the back, okay? 6.5 by 10. And for the spine, we're going to use this one, but we need to cut the white part because I don't know if I'm going to put a trim. And then we are going to cut at 5, okay? So I'm going to put this way. And that will be for the outer spine. And for the inside, I cut 2 pieces at 7 by 8 1/4. Okay, 2 pieces of that. And this one is going to be 2 by 8 1/4. And from the scraps, I cut another one, so this one can be more thick. The paper. This is cardstock, but I need that this one can be thick because we're going to sew on top. This one I'm going to glue together. Now we have the front and the back, and we are going to cover this first, okay? So this one will go right here, and we are going to fold. So I'm going to put tape here. And I'm going to make sure where is this one right here. So I need to place my chipboard there. And then we are going to fold this one. And this one. Okay. When you are done, you're going to cut, but leave like about 1/8 of an inch. See? And now we're going to glue that part. And I'm going to use tape. Okay. And I press right here. And I press here. And now I'm going to glue this part up here. And for this, I like to put glue up here on the corners. And I'm going to put glue right here. And right here. And then I'm going to fold the paper. And then I have this side ready, and I'm going to do the other one. Okay, it's ready, and now I have to be careful because this one had to be on this side. The edge had to be right here. I prefer to do the cover like this because if I cover everything, it's too bulky here. So now I have the two sides ready for the cover. Now I'm going to ink right here on that size because this one will go like this on the spine, and then I'm going to put glue on the back because we are going to add a spine here. So I'm going to put that tape here. And now I'm going to mark 1.5 inches from each side, so I can put in the center. Okay, 1.5 inches, and right here is 1.5 inches. Okay, I mark at 1.5 inches on each side, and I'm going to put in the center. Now I'm going to leave like about 1/4 inch. Okay, if I measure, it's going to be like about this one. Okay, and I'm going to okay, now I put 2 marks at 1/4 inch on the sides, and I'm going to put the cover. Okay, this is the front. Be careful, because you know this part up here, and I want the spine like this, so I'm going to put this one at 1/4 inch. Okay, and now on the other side. We're going to fold this part up here to the front, but as always, I like to cut this part up here so it can fold nicely. Just in between, okay, in between right here. And I'm going to add tape. Okay. Right here, but then in this part up here, I'm going to push the tape. Same here, so the papers can be glued in that side, like that. Now I'm going to take this part and I'm going to start folding. These parts right here, and I'm going to press here. See? Now we're going to do the same here. Now our cover is ready. Okay, you have gently pressed right here on the sides, and now we are going to glue these two pieces together for the binding. But before that, we are going to glue these ones right here, these two right here. So I'm going to put tape here, and I like to make the line right here to crease the paper, so when it's time to put it in there, it has this part done. So I'm going to put it where it goes, and then crease the paper. Okay, and if you want, you can add some ink, and you can add ink on this side, not in the center. And I'm going to use piece of paper that is 2 inches by 8.5. Okay, it's the size of the page. So I'm going to fold it in half, and that's for making the holes right here. And we are going to mark at 1 inch, 1 inch right here, and 1 inch right here. You can mark the center like this. Okay, you can fold and mark the center, and then you can mark in the center right here. It's like about 1.5 inches from here to 1.5 inches. So I have 5 dots, and we are going to use this one to make the holes right here. Okay, that's what we're going to do first. And there are 13 pages that you have to go through. So it's going to be 26, so about 78 pages. But with pockets and stuff like that, it's going to be much more. So I'm going to continue. And now these three are ready, the signatures. Now we are going to mark, because we have two right here, 2 inches. We are going to mark half of an inch, but starting right here. So I'm going to make another hole right here, half of an inch. See? And right here. Now we're going to get the piece for the binding, and we're going to put it on top, and we're going to make the holes. And if you don't want this one to move, and you can put this one right here so it doesn't move. So you can make the holes. And now I have this piece with 3 rows right here for the binding. Now we are going to start sewing, and now we are going to start on the top like in the other ones, the small ones. This one that has more holes to secure because there are more papers and it's more heavy. And we're going to start right here, okay, on the very top, and we are going to pass through that side. Then we are going to come back right here in the second hole, and we are doing the same thing as the other ones, but this one has more holes, and it's going to be but the same kind of sewing. Okay, then instead of going back, you go down right here. Okay, then you go down to the next one. Okay, go down to the next one and then pass the needle right here. Then we are going to the last one and last hole. Then when you are done, you are going to come back. Okay, so we are going to leave this one not too long, okay, because I'm going to leave the thread, so it's going to be like about this size. Okay, now I'm going to get the thread straight, and we are going to come back. Okay, now we come back again to this one. we come back to this one, then we go back in this one right here, and then we go to this one, and we are done with the first signature. See? And you just pull. See, this one is loose. Don't leave anything loose. Just pull the threads. See, everything is pulled. And now we are going to tie it right here. We are going to tie it. Double knot. And we are going to cut right here so it can look nice with a thread here at the front. And you have the first signature. Can you see? Now you have to sew 2 more right here. And now I'm going to glue this one right here on top. It's exactly the size, 2 inches. Okay, you don't have to measure. You just put it on top like this. And I'm going to use this glue. And this is how it's going to look right here and right here and right here. See? And on this side, I want to glue this one right here. Okay, this is an envelope, so I can put maybe tag, something right here. And we are going to put this one, okay, right here. Okay, this is like a pocket. And I'm going to use velcro for the closure, and I'm going to add it up here. See? And for this one, we are going to add velcro as well. So you can save anything on this envelope, okay? But this one is going to be the pocket, okay? And this one will go on top like this. And to allow some deepness for this part up here, we are going to add foam tape. So if I want like this, I'm going to mark slightly with my pencil. For example, right here. Like this, I'm going to add like that, And like about that. So I'm trying to see where I'm going to put that tape. Okay, the foam tape in the back, and it's going to be like that. So I'm going to mark with my pencil right here the marks, and now I'm going to trace so I can put the tape there. And now I'm going to mark this one right here and right here. So I have the space where I'm going to put that tape, and I'm going to add a little bit of glue because I don't know if that tape is going to secure very well. Okay, and I'm going to cut it like this, and I'm going to put it in this side. And before I glue this one, I'm going to erase the marks right here. Okay, the marks that I made. Right here. I just can touch and see where it was. Now this envelope is going to be like this. And I'm going to put this one right here when I glue, so I know where it will be. Okay, exactly on the sides. Okay, now I'm going to, you can add something, for example right here. I'm going to add this one. Okay, and now I'm going to take that tape and I'm going to add glue just in case. Okay, now I'm going to check where I want. And see, that's a pocket. It's like having two envelopes, but one is fixed and the other one is like a pocket. And because of the thickness of the foam tape, you can have many things in here and it's not going to be bulky. And it's going to hold it. And you can put some more in here. See? I love it. So now we're going to make another pocket right here. But this pocket is going to have room for pictures. Now, these are the pieces for the pocket that will go on the journal. And I printed this design from the kit. And this is one of the full pages. And I printed this color in the back. Okay, so it can be like double-sided paper. Then I printed this one. Okay, this one with the same color. I'll give you the measurements in a minute. And this is just one side. This is going to be my base. This one is 5 by 7. You just have to cut at 5 by 7. So this is 7 by 10 3/4. Okay, 2 of them. And this one is 6 by 4. And this one is 7 1/4 by 5. And this little piece is 3 1/4 right here by 5. So can you see this white part up here? That's going to be hidden, okay? So we are going to put right here on the scoreboard, and we are going to score at 5, okay? Then we are going to score right here at 10, and then 10 1/4. 5 and 10 and 10 1/4. And we're going to do the same thing with the other side, okay? But okay, remember the part up here has to be when it says 10 1/4. So it's going to be a 5, a 10, and 10 1/4. And we're going to fold this one like this. Okay, now this one too. Now we're going to score 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So it's going to be 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. Can you see? That will be a pocket, and we are going to cut. And that will be a pocket. Okay. This one is the base. And for this, we are going to score. Okay, this one is 7 1/4. We are going to score at 6 1/2. Then at 6 3/4. So it's going to be at like this, and we have 1/4 inch here. And we're going to do the same thing here. We are going to score at 2 1/2 and then at 2 3/4. 2 1/2 and 2 3/4. And we fold, and we have 1/4 inch here. Now this one is going to be on top right here, and if you want you can round the corners right here. See? And we are going to distress all the edges. Now that I have the sides folded, we are going to glue them on the base. Now we glue the pocket onto the base. Now we glue the large piece on the bottom. And last, we are going to add a top. Now I cut 5 circles using my 1-inch punch. And you get one of them and fold it in different sides to find the center. Then you grab them all and punch in the center a small hole for a brad. Now we grab 2 of them and put one brad without any glue. Now we are going to glue them on the page, and we're going to use a ruler to find the center. Now I got baker's twine, and I got enough for wrapping around the closure. Now I'm going to add tape to attach this to the inside of the cover. Now my journal is ready, and as you can see, I decorated with these 2 embellishments from the kit, and it's a secret journal, and I put brads right here. Then I put a trim right here on the side. This one is another embellishment, so I can write up here what kind of journal is it. And then I just glue this ribbon right here, and I added this appliqué flower. Okay, and I'm going to show you. Here is the pocket that opens, and as you can see, I put a key right here. I tied a key at the end, and this one opens, and it's perfect for pictures. Okay, so when you open right here, you have lots of room for pictures. And here I added a pocket so I can have some ephemera, and then right here I have more room for pictures. And this can be for the 4x6 or 2 small ones. I didn't put mats because I don't know what size of pictures I'm going to put. Then here is the pocket, and I have some more ephemera that I can use to have some notes in there, journaling. And then this one closes like this, and like this. Then I just embellished a few pages. As you can see right here, this is one of the file folders, and I already put this embellishment that comes with it. Then I just used a staple, and I added this ticket. I use a cheesecloth and made a bow right here. Here is one of the words. And then I glue just one side of this file folder right here on one page, and then in the other page I just glue the other bottom side, so I can have room for more ephemera. So it's like making pockets, and looks very nice, right? Then let me see, these are the beautiful pages, and I love the string like this in the center. And right here I made a pocket, and this one comes with a kit, okay? And right here you can cut and make small pockets, okay, for saving small things. And then a pocket right here, okay? So I made this one right here. Then it has more beautiful pages, and right here there is another of these file folders. Then right here, these are some mats for pictures, and I open right here, okay, so I can tuck in some photographs. Then right here, this one comes in the kit, and you open like this, and then you can put some ephemera, like for example these tickets. This is a check. Then right here a calendar and a paper for a note. So it's perfect for saving some memorabilia. I love that you can play with all those embellishments and just put them everywhere. And look, here are more mats, and I think I put more mats right here. Yes, see? And then on this side, as you can see, I just glue this pen, and when you open, you have a paper like for a note, and then you can get this envelope and you can save some ephemera too, okay? I just put this paper, but I can put letters, I can put many things in there. And this is the beautiful big journal.